China. For many businesses, China can be a land of opportunities. The country's abundant natural resources and large labor pool create competitive advantages for many companies. Yet those who manage logistics are discovering the challenges that come with their lengthening supply chains and are looking for cost-effective solutions. YRC Logistics, the wholly owned subsidiary of YRC Worldwide, has the resources and capabilities for connecting people, places, and information in China and around the world. Businesses are turning to China as a way to improve their bottom-line performance. China's talented workforce, low-cost manufacturing, and abundant resources attract companies both as a source for raw material or products and when looking to outsource even the most complex parts of their supply chains. Recognizing the growing importance of China for today's global businesses, YRC Logistics strategically invested in transportation and logistics capabilities in China. The reason? To ensure YRC Logistics clients receive access to the capacity and reliability essential for effective global supply chains. More than 3.5 million square miles in size, China is divided into 23 provinces, 5 autonomous regions, 4 municipalities, and 2 special administrative regions. A high percentage of its 1.3 billion people live in the eastern part of the country, and industrial activities are concentrated in the Boai Sea Rim region, the Yangtze River Delta, and the Pearl River Delta. Networks of roads, rails, and waterways crisscross the country, and China continues to heavily invest in its 1.1 million miles of roadways, 46,000 miles of railways, 77,000 miles of waterways, over 450 airports, and 20 key seaports, expanding the reach and improving the capacity of its transportation infrastructure. The size and complexity of doing business in China can be daunting for even the most experienced supply chain professionals. Regulations affecting transportation vary from province to province. Transportation providers in China strain to keep up with the imports worth $777 billion and exports worth $974 billion. And the lack of national trucking services adds to the difficulty for companies sourcing and outsourcing in China. YRC Logistics helps companies facing these challenges. As a leading supplier of global logistics services, YRC Logistics has roots that run deep in transportation, distribution, and global services. Its firm commitment to exceeding client expectations drove YRC Logistics to find ways to help clients better navigate the challenges of a China supply chain. Today, YRC Logistics delivers integrated high-quality solutions and peace of mind for its clients with transportation services, domestic distribution, and international freight forwarding services in China. YRC Logistics operates over 370 facilities in Asia, Europe, North America, and South America. And with our global network partners, YRC Logistics provides services in and between more than 80 countries. YRC Logistics has been active in China since the beginning of 2005, continuously expanding and strengthening its capabilities in air freight and ocean freight forwarding and China domestic logistics services. YRC Logistics now maintains a network of more than 250 facilities throughout China. This in-country expertise creates more effective supply chains and keeps clients up to date on issues that may affect the movement of information and goods. YRC Logistics now is building a ground transportation network in China. This strategic development will provide clients of YRC Logistics with access to one of the largest national providers of less-than-truckload services. In addition to equipment, the transportation network brings experience and expertise in provincial regulations and transportation management to facilitate the movement of goods among major metropolitan areas within China. This also means supply chain visibility that extends beyond the port back to the factory of origin. As manufacturing operations migrate away from the ports, reliable ground transportation is a must. YRC Logistics clients will benefit from the experiences of 1,800 employees in ground transportation in China, a network of over 3,000 vehicles, outstanding technology, comprehensive area coverage throughout China, and a solid management team. Translated, that means reliable, strong domestic transportation within China. Distribution also plays an important role in today's lengthening supply chains. YRC Logistics has extensive facilities to support cargo storage and processing in China. Flow-through capabilities, inventory control technology, and value-added services such as kitting, repacking, labeling, or even light assembly mean YRC Logistics can design flexible warehouse and distribution solutions to enhance supply chain performance. In fact, YRC Logistics has the capabilities for pushing costly steps further upstream in the supply chain into China, allowing the client to take advantage of lower processing costs. The global freight forwarding services of YRC Logistics include the processing and transportation of shipments for international trade, procurement and management of air and ocean forwarding services based on client and shipment requirements, access to strong, reputable carriers in international freight forwarding, assistance with all customs requirements by experienced logistics professionals, bonded warehouse facilities at the Shanghai Pudong International Airport, Beijing International Airport, and at the Suzhou Logistics Park, and value-added services for import and export shipments. Domestic ground transportation, distribution, and global freight forwarding. YRC Logistics is making it possible for clients doing business with China to enjoy peace of mind with integrated end-to-end solutions and the ease and visibility of web-native technology. YRC Logistics brings it all together, adding the expertise of the best people in the business, the breadth and depth of an extensive portfolio of services, and the worldwide coverage required to do business in a global economy. YRC Logistics, intelligent solutions, powerful results in China and around the world.